Getting into a car with your children is something you might do every single day. It can feel like a normal part of your routine, like making breakfast or reading a bedtime story. But every time you start the engine, you are taking on a very big responsibility. You are in charge of keeping your little ones safe on the road. The car is a big, fast machine, and the world outside has many other cars moving around. This is why thinking about safety is not just a good idea. It is the most important part of any trip, no matter how short it is. Your children trust you to protect them, and that trust starts with a safe car ride. Think of your car as a protective bubble for your family. Your job is to make sure that bubble is as strong as it can be. This means you have to be extra careful and pay close attention. When children are passengers, they are more vulnerable than adults. Their bodies are smaller and still growing, which means they need special protection. Simple things that an adult might handle easily in a sudden stop can be much more serious for a child. This is why we have special rules and equipment, like car seats and booster seats. Following these safety rules shows your children how much you love and care for them, making them feel secure. Making safety your top priority also sets a wonderful example for your children. Kids learn by watching what you do. When they see you carefully checking their seatbelts and putting your own on, they learn that safety is important. When they see you driving calmly and following the rules, they learn how a good driver behaves. These lessons are very powerful and will stay with them for their entire lives. You are not just teaching them how to be good passengers today, you are teaching them how to be safe drivers in the future. Every safe trip is a lesson in responsibility. Remember, a safe trip is a happy trip. When everyone feels secure, the journey can be a calm and enjoyable time for the family. You can talk, sing songs, and look at the world passing by without any extra worry. Taking a few extra minutes to focus on safety before you leave the driveway is a small price to pay for peace of mind. It turns what could be a stressful experience into a positive one. Driving with children is a special job, and doing it safely is the best way to show your love and care every single day. Before you even think about putting the key in the ignition, there are a few very important steps you must take. First and foremost is checking the car seats. Every child who is small enough needs to be in the correct car seat or booster seat for their age, weight, and height. Make sure the seat is installed correctly and is tightly secured to the car's seat. It should not wiggle more than an inch from side to side. Then, check the harness straps. They should be snug against your child's chest, with the chest clip positioned at armpit level. A loose strap can be very dangerous in a sudden stop. Once the car seat is ready, it is time to buckle up your child. Place them in the seat and fasten the harness buckles until you hear a click. Gently pull on the straps to make sure they are secure, then do the pinch test. Try to pinch the strap horizontally at your child's collarbone. If you can pinch a fold in the fabric, the straps are too loose and need to be tightened. For older children in booster seats or using a regular seatbelt, make sure the lap belt lies low across their upper thighs, not their stomach, and the shoulder belt crosses their chest and shoulder, not their neck. After every child is securely buckled in, your next step is to check the car doors. Walk around the car and make sure every door is completely closed. It can be a good idea to turn on the child's safety locks on the back doors. This feature prevents children from being able to open the doors from the inside while the car is moving. It's a simple switch to flip, but it adds a huge layer of safety and prevents a very scary situation from ever happening. Taking this moment to double-check gives you confidence that everyone is securely inside the vehicle before you start to move. Finally, before you go, take a quick look around the car. Are there any loose objects that could become a problem? Heavy water bottles, toys, or tablets can fly through the air and hurt someone if you have to brake suddenly. Try to store these items in the seat back pockets, in the trunk, or on the floor where they cannot move around easily. Clearing the car of potential projectiles is a simple but effective way to make the cabin safer for everyone. A clean and organized car is a safer car for your precious passengers. Having a calm conversation with your children about car rules is just as important as checking their seatbelts. Before you start the car, take a moment to talk to them about how they need to behave. Use simple and clear words they can understand. Explain that when you are driving, you need to focus on the road to keep everyone safe. This means they need to help you by using their inside voices and not shouting or screaming. You can make it a team effort by saying, "My job is to drive safely, and your job is to be a great passenger." It is also important to explain the rules about staying in their seats. Tell your children that their seatbelts are like a big, safe hug from the car, and they need to keep that hug on for the whole ride. They should not try to unbuckle themselves or wiggle out of their straps. Explain that they must keep their hands, feet, and any toys to themselves. Throwing things or reaching for the driver can be very distracting and dangerous. Setting these expectations before you leave helps prevent problems from starting once you are on the road, making the journey much more peaceful for everyone involved. Of course, children can get restless, especially on longer trips. It is a good idea to plan ahead to help them stay calm and occupied. You can bring soft toys, books, or quiet games for them to play with. You could also play some of their favorite music or listen to an audiobook together as a family. For younger children, having a special car toy that they only get to play with during rides can make the trip feel more special. Letting them know the plan, like saying, "We will play with this puzzle until we get to the park," helps them understand what to expect and manage their behavior. If your children do start to get loud or argue, it is important to handle it calmly. If you can, pull over to a safe place before you address the issue. Turning around to scold them while you're driving is not safe. When you are stopped, you can remind them of the rules you talked about. Stay calm and firm. Let them know that the car will not move again until everyone is calm and ready to be a safe passenger. This reinforces the idea that safety is the #1 rule and that you are serious about it, teaching them a valuable lesson in patience and respect. Once everyone is buckled up and the car is in motion, your full attention must be on the task of driving. The most important rule for any driver today is to put the phone away. Talking, texting, or even just glancing at your phone takes your eyes off the road and your mind off of driving. Even a few seconds of distraction can lead to a terrible accident. The safest thing to do is to put your phone on silent and place it somewhere you cannot reach it, like in the glove compartment or your bag in the back seat. Your messages and calls can wait. The safety of your children cannot. Another key rule is to keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road. This means avoiding other distracting activities, such as eating a meal, trying to find something in your bag, or adjusting the radio too much. If you need to eat or drink, it is much safer to do it before you leave or after you arrive at your destination. If you absolutely need to adjust something that requires taking your eyes off the road for more than a second, it is always best to find a safe place to pull over first. Your primary job is to watch the road ahead, the cars around you, and any potential hazards. Always remember to drive carefully and defensively, especially in areas where children are likely to be present. When you are driving near schools, playgrounds, or through residential neighborhoods, slow down. Children can be unpredictable and may run into the street without looking. Be extra alert during school drop-off and pickup times. By driving slowly and being prepared to stop at any moment, you are not only protecting your own children in the car, but also all the other children in your community. A cautious driver is a safe driver. Finally, every drive with your children should be a calm and positive experience. Your mood can affect the entire atmosphere in the car. Try to stay relaxed, even if you are running late or get stuck in traffic. Avoid aggressive driving behaviors like tailgating or getting angry at other drivers. Your children are watching and learning from you. By being a calm, careful, and responsible driver, you are showing them the right way to behave on the road. You are making every journey a safe one and creating happy memories for your family, 1 mile at a time.